How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Sick Eric Tech. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be taking a look at a cute little flashlight. Well, this is more of a torch, actually. This is the WUBEN G5 Easy Carry Light. This is not a flashlight. This is a WUBEN E.C.L 400 lumens, 65 hours, Type-C charging. So you could find this off of Amazon for like 20 bucks. They do offer a 5-year warranty on here. And this is a nice, small, compact flashlight or a torch. You know, if you like to go camping or fishing, or if you want to work on your car outside, this is very lightweight and very versatile when it comes down to an easy carry flashlight. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and take a look at what comes in the package, shall we? All right, so really quick, let's check out what comes in a package of the WUBEN G5 Easy Carry Light. This is not a flashlight. This is a WUBEN, and let's go ahead and check it out, shall we? So thought I'd do something a little bit more different here on the channel. Do some other kind of tech here, and I got this because it seems like a really cool flashlight. It's supposed to get really, really bright. It's very compact when it comes down to taking it places. And thanks for using WUBEN. This thing is the size of a lighter or the size of a key fob. And look at this thing. This is all metal construction. Feels really nice in the hand. This thing is super tiny. You do get your USB Type-C, USB-A to Type-C charging cable. And you also get a lanyard with some branding on there. So that looks pretty cool. And here is the instruction manual. And yeah, let's go ahead and test this out, shall we? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the WUBEN G5 flashlight. This is not a flashlight. This is a torch, guys. This thing is pretty darn bright when it comes down to being a flashlight. Very compact, as you can see, fits in the palm of your hand. And it is definitely the size of a lighter or a key fob or something. Very thin and lightweight. It is constructed out of metal, and yeah, it gets really, really bright. So you do have modes right here on the slider. So this is going to be the lock position, and then when you click over here, this is going to be the on position. So this allows you to turn it on. Double click would automatically kick it to full brightness. Then you double click again, it goes down to about half. You are able to adjust it. So there you go for the lowest brightness, and then you are able to go all the way higher. You'll hear a little click on there, and this thing is pretty darn bright when it comes down to it. Then you just go ahead and click it, and boom, you're off. If you want to charge this, there is USB Type-C on the side, and this will charge in about an hour. Now I was going to say the play time. This is not a Bluetooth. The time that this has for the light to shine on. So if it's full blast at 400 lumens, it's going to be about an hour that this thing is going to shine. But if it's only at 2 lumens, which is going to be its lowest brightness, you could get up to 60 hours of this. Now, this is insane. So full blast, I would say, do not run this for a long time, just because this will get hot. And that lens is not glass. It's going to be of a plastic. So you might want to, you don't want to be melting anything, but this will get pretty hot if you have it on full blast for a long period of time. And then here are the other options. RGB 10 lumens, you get 9 hours. For the red, green, and yellow, you'll get 25, 25, 25 at 10 lumens. So yeah, not bright at settings. And then for the beacons, which is going to be the flashing of this. So if you double click it, you're going to get your little flash. As you can see right there, it'll flash between the colors, sort of like an SOS type beacon. And then you click again, it'll turn it off. Of course, you click on, double click, brightness, double click, half, and then you turn it off. Now, when you have it on and you long press on the button, this will cycle through all your different colors. So you can see right here, you got a green, you got the yellow, and then you got the magenta, the blue, the green, yellow, red, magenta, blue, and you could cycle through all your colors, and then you just long press it again, or you just press it again. And this thing is adjustable, so you can rotate this around, and you could have it any which way you want on there. And you can rotate around if you wanted to have it just like a normal flashlight. And you do have a clip on here as well, so this clip can rotate all the way around. So depending on how you want this situated, you can clip this onto your hat. If you wear a cap, you could click this on and then just point this down, sort of like a little miner's cap. That will be pretty cool. And this clip does rotate around and then around. And you also do get a magnet back here. So say you're working on your car, you could just slap this on to your car and you could have this hold itself with the magnet. Now I'd say it's not very strong of a magnet, and the lanyard and the key ring would sort of get in the way of that. You can see right there, but it'll, for the most part, it'll get the job done holding it vertical or upright like that. It's not going to fall down, so it's a pretty decent magnet. I would like to see something a little bit more stronger when it comes down to that. I'm going to click that off. But yeah, this thing gets pretty darn bright for what it is. This thing is only 20 bucks. Like I said, it takes about an hour to charge. When you charge this, you'll get a light right here indicator. When it's charging, it'll be red, and then when it's fully charged, it will turn blue. And that's going to be your RG light. And even that is pretty darn bright. And of course, there we go for full brightness. And then going back down. And yeah, very cool little light, I would say. For 20 bucks, this is pretty nice. Metal construction, IP68, dust and water resistance, so that's really, really nice. You can use this underwater, so that's really, really cool. Very durable, made out of a solid construction of aluminum, so that's going to be very, very nice and durable. And this is a pretty nice light for 20 bucks. This is a nice gift if you want to get your husband or boyfriend something, you know, just to have. This is a nice gift for a man when it comes down to that. You could take this camping, you could use this to work on your car or anything like that. You could carry this on your keychain, and it even comes with a lanyard, so you could carry that as well when you go camping or hiking or anything like that. Or if you go bicycling or jogging, you could clip this onto your shirt and have this flashing if you want. But yeah, very, very nice. This does click into position, very soft click when it comes down to rotating this light. And there is a closer look at that LED right there. Let's go and turn it down, all the way down. And yeah, there's a closer look at that LED. This is going to be, like I said, a plastic lens, so I wouldn't leave this on full brightness for too long, because then this housing will get hot. There is some venting on the back, but there is that risk of melting this plastic on here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the WUBEN G5 flashlight. You can find this on Amazon. It comes in two different colors, this black and sort of an army green, and it's only like 20 bucks. I got this for like 20 bucks with the 20% off coupon. And yeah, awesome gift. Excellent to take camping, fishing, whatever you want. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And I will see you next time here on Sick Eric Tech, where we like to keep tech simple, like a simple flashlight. Peace.